Okay, welcome back to Barton's RVing. As you can see, we are done with the San Angelo trip. We're out of a video for that, so in between this trip and our next trip, I'll be doing things like this: a monthly vlog. No, it's a podcast. Yeah, this will be a monthly vodcast. Pretty much just go over all the stats, the analytics. That's the thing I like about numbers. I don't like math, but I like stats for some reason. Then the other ideas I have, since this is going to be weekly, I need something every week. The other ideas I have is maybe cooking video. I could do one or two of those in between our trip. Maybe some product reviews, some add-ons that I put on the trailer, and also hiking. I could do some hiking. There's some trails here in town in Uvalde, and we are real close to Garner Park, so that's a lot of trails. And also in reach is Vanderpool, which would be Lost Maples State Park. Before we go to our San Angelo review, let me give a shout out to our first international subscriber, G&J Journeys. They have a very interesting channel, 3 to 5 minute videos from Scotland. The one I really enjoyed was the one from Edinburgh. They had a video in the background, building in the background that was Scott Monument. I really did enjoy that. Love the architecture. The San Angelo Park. First of all, it was not a real good time of the year to go there. No greenery. Everything was dry and crusty. A lot of stickers in that park. I don't know what's up with the stickers, but I'm assuming that that's probably a seasonal thing. I'm hoping during the green season, after spring starts blooming and summer, everything's green in there, and you probably won't have those stickers. But when we went there was a lot of stickers. The facilities, the things I rate parks and rest stops and all that on is the facilities, restrooms and stuff, safety, noise, and crowdedness, if it's crowded. And also the things to do in the park. The facilities, the restrooms at San Angelo State Park were not good, so I can't give it anything for that. But it was about average for most state parks. They're kind of run down and dated. Safety, felt real safe there. They had a gate, a checkpoint gate, and they locked that gate a lot. If the guy wandered off from his gate, he locked it. At night, of course, it was locked. They gave us it was just a simple combination lock. They gave us a combination, and we could go in and out as we wanted. Noise, it was quiet. It was a very quiet park. We were actually like in a section away from the park, away from another group of RVers, and they had tenters in the middle. So the tenters had a section. There's another kind of larger group of RVs, and then ours was a small group. And we were the closest to the restroom and showers. We're always going to do that because we just want to be close to the showers. We have a shower here in the trailer. Oh, I'm in the trailer right now. We have a shower in the trailer. I'm going to do these vodcasts from the trailer. And we just, it's small in there, and we just prefer to take a shower in a full-size shower. Even if we had a bigger shower, we'd probably just use that one too. Restroom, we use their restroom, especially for number 2. No number 2 in here, just 1. So we couldn't, say anything about that, about their facilities. Noise was real quiet. I like that part. Crowdedness, our section, maybe, I think 3 other RVs were there. Of course, it was the time of the season too. We're kind of in between spring and probably the beginning of spring, right before spring break. And we had 3 other neighbors. One was just an overnighter. He took off. I think 2 were just overnighters. and one stayed until Sunday, and we took off Monday. So crowdedness was good, and things to do at the park. Uh, they had the buffaloes and the state longhorns. That was a plus. We did like that. There is, not on our side, but on the other side where the buffalo were, there is also a lake. It was very dry. I would not recommend boats going in there, but kayaking, which I do, kayaking would be great over there. So kayaking was good. Also in the middle of this park was another word I can't say, horse park, equestrian or something like that. But if you have horses, you could bring them out there and stay out there with your horse. So all in all, I'd have to give this park maybe a 3, 2.5. I just like trees. There wasn't that many trees there. That's the thing I didn't like. But you have to realize where you're at. That's West Texas. There's not that many trees there, so give it a 3 since it's in West Texas. If it wasn't West Texas, it'd probably be 2.5. So that's about an average park. Okay, so that's it for that park. Would I go back there? Probably will, but to visit relatives, not to just go back to that park, to be at the park. Okay, so the next thing I got here on my list, we have a few questions from some viewers and subscribers. They actually asked questions. First question was, do I make money doing this? No, I do not make money doing this. We just started, and I don't see anybody that would just start making money. So no, we don't make any money. And goals. That is a goal, maybe to make money off this one day, but I'm not looking to become rich off of this. I'm looking to maybe make enough money to pay for my gas and the places we stay. That's about as much money you would make on this. Probably make it selling merchandise. Merch would be good to sell on here, I guess, with our logo and stuff. And also I got some of the goals too is to I'd like to this year to get up to 50 subscribers. I think we're at this moment at 26, so 50 by the end of the year. 100 would be better, but 50 I think is more realistic. And to get 1,000 views this year out of the total videos. I think we're up to halfway there. We're over 500 views total video of all videos put together. Then the other question I did get was type of equipment that I use. I had to pick up this right here, this microphone. It is a J Lab. I bought it at Walmart for $50. As you can see, the computer right there, that is a real cheap computer. It is a HP 15 laptop, Intel Celeron processor. I don't know what these numbers mean, but maybe somebody else knows it. N4000 CPU, 1.10 gigahertz, 4 GB RAM, 64-bit processor, and I'm running it on Windows 10. The camera on this computer, which is, I really don't like the camera on here, is at 480p, and the size of the picture, you can see it's kind of small. It's at 4.3. I could make it bigger at 16:9, but then that would drop the rating or whatever, the camera, to 360p. So I decided to go with the smaller screen anyways. So that's on this computer. Not much. It is the cheapest computer laptop I bought at Walmart probably several years ago. The software for what I'm doing the editing videos on is the one that came with it. video editor, and then I use the voice recorder off of this computer too. The microphone on this thing is pretty much non-existent. That's why I had to go with a mic. Actually, I had a different microphone. This is the first one I started with. It's actually the microphone off the Wii, the video game, Rock Band. And it really, I didn't like it. Didn't have a stand, so I had to sit it in the cup and talk to it. And it seemed like it wasn't loud enough either. So I just went ahead and bit the bullet and bought this better one, which I really like. Now I'm loud. You could hear me. Some of those first videos you could barely hear me, and that was off of that microphone and the one built in that laptop. The laptop really sucked. Okay, then we have, let's see, just a regular tripod. We haven't actually used this at all. Yeah, oh yeah, that one video we did use this. It's a regular tripod you'd buy at Walmart with a little screw in it right there. And we use that for this camera, which is a Canon PowerShot SX50HS. This is my very first good camera, my expensive camera I got. It can record too. It's pretty good at recording. I use it a lot to record with. I like it. And most of the still pictures are used with this. And it's a little heavy, but it's good. Then we have a camcorder. This is new. I just bought this last month, and it's a Sony HD Handycam. It had some numbers on there. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. It is the Sony HDR CX240, and we use this to do a lot of the walking videos. Kind of trying to figure out how to steady it. This is probably the lowest end. In fact, I think they discontinued this model, and I got the last one before they discontinued it. A lot of people say getting the older models is kind of better than getting a brand new model, because they already worked all the kinks out of this one, and there's probably going to be kinks in the newer model. But the technology is kind of bad on this. But starting out, this is great. We just had to figure out, steadying it, and that's the reason I got this in the mail yesterday. It's going to be used for those two cameras. It has a little thing for the cell phone, but I will probably not use that at all. Take that off. And this is what I'm going to use for that bigger camera and the camcorder. There you go. So we're going to use that on this one and the Canon. A lot of people say it wouldn't hold the Canon because it's too flimsy, but actually I think these people weren't tightening up all the screws. See that? You don't tighten up the screws. There's one up here, there's one down here too, so you don't tighten them up all the way. This will see, like, I could almost put a lot of weight on there, and it's not going. Other thing that says it's bendable. Yeah, so we could kind of adjust it. And probably I'm going to use this like a stick to record. Okay, and then of course we do a few shots with just our cell phones. I have an LG cell phone. It needs to be upgraded. Going on 5 years. I think that is that selfie stick. That is the brand UB size. I guess that's the brand of it, UB size. And I guess if you wanted to see more nomenclature on my Sony, this is a Sony. So that's all the equipment I'm using. A lot of the music that you hear on here is from YouTube Music. Wow. I didn't think this video would be that long, but I guess I talked pretty long. I might have to edit some of this stuff out. So, I guess we'll just go straight into what the big news is. We got all our reservations approved and paid up for. So our big trip of the year is all set. And every year we're going to have at least one big trip. I call it a sticker trip. So, and the reason why I call it sticker trip is because that map outside, we get to put a state sticker on there. And our state this year is going to be Arkansas. All right, we'll be leaving from Uvalde. See what everything is on here. Yeah, we'll be leaving from Uvalde. And I have to kind of adjust this map, because if I put Uvalde straight to Petit Jean, it'd take me through 35. I really don't want to go through 35. I'll go to all the way to San Antonio, and then take it. Oh, look, it's trying to take me to the tolls. If you want to just take tolls out, go to the options, and boom, there you go. Now we got the correct route. So we're going to go there. Looks like it's 4 hours, but remember, we're traveling with the trailer, so probably 5 to 6 hours it'll take us to College Station. And also, we only could go maximum 200 miles without gas, without filling up with gas, because we get about 10 miles per gallon. So that looks like would probably be a couple stops before there. And then the next stop I'd type in here is Cass County Rest Area. That's gonna be our boondock site. It says it only takes 8.5 hours to get there, but again, we're traveling around 60 and doing a lot of stops to get gas, so it's more like closer to 10. That'd probably take us to get there. We'll boondock, and I'll do a good video about that, and show you. Let's zoom into there, see where it's by the city of Atlanta, Texas. And there we are. If you always have to have a black backup plan too, so if that doesn't work, we'll find a Walmart. Okay, so now after we wake up in the morning from that, we'll go on to Petit Jean State Park. Then I type that in there, and that's where it is. Let me take out, I need to take out those other two stops so you can see exactly the mileage. There you go. So it looks like it's 3 hours and 26 minutes to get there. So I'm thinking 4.5, 5 hours to get there. So that would work out great. And then let's see, what else am I doing here? Okay. Oh, and then after that, we're going to spend 3 days there. Then we're coming back to Texas, and instead of boondocking, we're actually going to stay at Atlanta State Park. And that is, of course, close to Atlanta, Texas. Not Georgia, Texas. Okay, erase all that, and here we go. So, and this park actually, I'll zoom in there because it actually has more terrain features than that one there. There's actually a lake right here. So we'll zoom in. Okay. There you go. And that's Atlanta State Park. And we'll have a video about that, and we'll see how all that goes. We'll zoom it all the way in there. It looks like a fun park. I wish I was going to bring my kayak, but I don't think I am. These long trips, I don't like to bring my kayak. It just seems like a waste. And let me go back up here and do a real zoom of Petit Jean State Park. But like I said, I don't think there is really much around the park and terrain features to actually see. There you go. So that's all there at Petit Jean Park. I had so much more to talk about, but I guess we'll cut it off on there, because probably nobody wants to sit here and watch me talk this long. I'm kind of boring, but I got some of the stuff I wanted to get out there, and hopefully we'll make better videos coming up. Just remember, please like and subscribe to Barton RV.